Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn. In about 7 or 8 minutes from now, maybe 10 minutes from now, we'll be spending some time one-on-one with Sherry Pools as we talk about health and beauty in the 21st century here on Late Night Health. Now we go to Ojai, California. Bailey-gladdis is our guest. She has been dubbed the feng-shui-mommy. First of all, what is feng shui, simplified version, and how does it pertain to having a baby's room set up?
Right. Well, the way that I explain it is it's just a really simple way of harmonizing the energy within us with the energy surrounding us. And babies are really sensitive to that energy, good or bad. So when you're able to create a really serene environment, they sleep better, which we all want, right? And mom and dad are more relaxed as well.
I know that touching is very important for newborns, as it is for kittens and puppies.
Right.
Right?
It is.
That's a form of energy that's being given from mom or dad to the baby.
Oh, absolutely. And so when the mother and the father are nurtured by, again, that positive energy around them, they're able to transfer that to the baby when they're having that skin-to-skin contact.
Great. So I have a question about how you determine when you are feng shuiing a room for a baby. How do you determine the setup, the colors, all the things that would make the experience for the child calmer and easier?
Right. So there's a few key factors. Number one is clutter, not just for the nursery, but the whole house. So you really want to make sure every single item in that space is either loved or used on a regular basis. Colors are so important, especially on the walls. Skin tones are usually the best because they're very soothing, but really a soft tone of any of the parents' favorite colors work fine, with the exception of red, which is really stimulating. We want to avoid that. Natural lighting is wonderful, so you want to open up the blinds during the day. In the evenings, it's best to have 3 different sources of lighting at 3 different levels. You want to avoid overhead fluorescent lighting. Those really suck the energy out of a space.
And that's for kids
quality,
or parents.
Yeah, I hate fluorescent lighting on anything.
I do too.
Exactly.
They need to feng shui the fitting rooms at most department stores.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Isn't that funny? They just talking about suck the energy out of you.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you had more energy, you'd buy more jeans or whatever it is that you're buying at that department store, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
They just need to put a nice little lamp in each dressing room.
Yes.
Incandescent lighting?
Excuse me?
Incandescent, regular light bulbs, Bailey?
Yeah, those work fine. The main idea with that is you want it to make you feel good. So when you turn on the lamps, and you can try out different light bulbs to see which one makes you feel warm, soft. I was messing around. I have a pink Himalayan salt crystal lamp in my son's nursery, and I put in a really bright bulb, and it was just too much. And so I had a pink-hued one, and we put that in, and it just felt right. So listening to your intuition with all of this is really important, because what it's all about is that you feel good.
A Himalayan salt lamp? I mean,
Yeah.
I'd put that on Alaskan halibut or something, but...
I know, I prefer mine in lamp form. They're wonderful. They have a really nice soft glow. I use it as the night light in his room. It's not too much, and again, it puts off a really, really subtle pink glow in the room.
Gotcha. What, bright colors or, as you said, subtle colors, toned down?
Right. So subtle colors are the best. And then again, when it's playtime, when you want to pick up the energy, then you can bring out, toys or play mats that have those brighter colors. Those aren't banned from the nursery, but again, you only want to bring them out during playtime.
Yeah, I have a question. I'd like to go back to what you were talking about in the hypnotherapy realm of what you do. So
Yeah.
I know for myself, when I have a higher level of anxiety, breathing is really important. Breathing techniques, learning how to slow down your breathing. I'm assuming that's part of what you do, teaching the mothers breathing techniques and to help them calm down and self-soothe.
Right, absolutely. So we teach 3 different breathing techniques. One is just called calm breathing, and that's what you use, if you're driving in the car and somebody swerves in front of you, after you have that adrenaline rush to calm down, you just focus on taking a really slow inhalation to a count of 6, and then an equally slow exhalation to a count of 8. Really just being mindful of your breath and filling and expanding your belly. And then during surges, which is, where all the fun starts, you want to envision like a balloon in your abdomen, and you want to fill it up to capacity. So for me, I was able to count from like 1 to 14, and you fill it all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And then when it reaches capacity, you slowly exhale. And that creates more space in your uterus for a baby to move down, and it gets lots more oxygen to baby, which is so important.
Excellent.
Bailey, we are out of time. If you want information on this, you can go to yourserenelife.com, yourserenelife.com. We're going to have a picture of Bailey and her bio and a link to her website on our website, which is latenighthealth.com. Bailey, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much. This was a great time.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Bailey.
Bye-bye. I'm Mark Alyn, and we have a special guest going into the hot seat coming up. That's Sherry Pools. Coming up next here on Late Night Health. Don't go away.